guys, welcome back. It's another episode of Coast to Coast.
That's right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share everything.
That's right. They gave me a raise to come on this episode, so
we got Farris
darn
with
skippy
us.
hippie. Farris came on vidya today. He ain't no ghost in the background.
I did.
Nope.
And basically what's going on is Farris is here with us because he's gonna help Nick explain, and I'm just gonna sit here and listen the entire time because I've been out of the loop for a little while.
You know
That's
some
normal.
things.
I know some things.
You're in the know a little bit.
We got a lot of stuff in the works, and we're kind of excited to tell you all about it. So
that's right. What we want to talk about first? How about all the shows we got going on every week?
Yeah. I say we talk about let's go about the broadcast, and then Farris, can we talk about our involvement in the thing that's coming up?
Absolutely. I think we'll back up a little bit with the broadcast stuff. A little history on that. So for those of y'all have not any clue of what we're doing outside of Coast to Coast Podcast, for those who have been with us for a long time on YouTube and subscribe, we appreciate that, hanging in there. I think we finally found what we're kind of good at as a side project to the podcast, and it kind of feeds into our podcast. There's a bunch of casting going on here. I got to get it separate. Anyway, Nick and Brandon, as y'all know, founded the Coast to Coast podcast that you all know and love. We'll give them a moment for that. They've been working on that for almost 4 years and almost got it, but it'll get there. A couple of times it was like dead on, I will tell you that. And I think I know what episode it was on too, like season 2, episode 27 exactly. That's
okay. I'm gonna look that one up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was also where we had the news or fake news first time, I think.
That would have been your second episode, Farris. No, you came on season.
That was second or third, second or third. So it's been a while. Those of y'all that have been hanging in there, we appreciate it. We did shift gears a little bit into more of the Smule music realm of trying to showcase people with talent that don't know they have it, or have it and don't do anything with it except for sing on Smule, or maybe have tried, whatever. And we developed the Let's Get Vocal music broadcast.
You darn tootin'.
It was developed. A bunch of people involved, bunch of sleepless nights and headaches and all that, but it was all in the name of showcasing vocalists on Smule.
You people.
That's right.
Showcasing you people.
Y'all. So that's a little history on where that came from. At this point, we are 6 weeks in?
Something like that.
And 4 dozen broadcasts.
Somewhere around there.
Multiple DJs, including the BOG, myself. I don't know which way you really are on the screen, but BOG, myself, Beth Ann, or BA, and then Nick, not Nick, you're Nick, Randy and Ashley, who we like to lovingly call Rashley, because they're together on the show.
Yeah.
We are looking for more DJs. This one with the gray shirt on, maybe one day give him his show if he's behaves himself and figures all that out with his personal life.
I got a potty mouth.
We value a couple things we value. I'm going to say this on the podcast and the broadcast. We as a team value personal life. We really do. So sometimes we have interruptions because of that, and it's fine. Whether it's the broadcast or a podcast has to be rescheduled, whatever. So don't get overly upset with us. We're trying to live our lives too, because none of us get paid. We don't make anything.
We're not making a
We do this for freebies.
Well, actually, it costs us money.
If you feel sorry for that statement, then go ahead and donate some stuff, because I'm sure Nick will put something in there. You can send, $1 or $2.
I mean, we do have donation things. We've got like Cash App and all that. We've got the merch.
Oh yeah,
that you could get some real good. Look at Farris's tumbler here.
That's a good cup, man. That's a good tumbler. It's thick.
But this isn't supposed to promote our stuff, and it's not us saying we're poor, give us money, because that's not what we did any of this for.
No.
What Farris said, we wanted to start this broadcast, the Let's Get Vocal Music broadcast, to tie in with what we do here on the Coast to Coast podcast, literally to showcase your talents, not to showcase our shit and have you buy stuff and make us bajillionaires. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but we don't expect it to happen.
No.
So it's not what it's about. It's about you and your talent pool and what you have to offer.
So Nick, why don't you tell people how different ways they can get us a song, even if they're not on Smule? We've gotten some YouTube linked songs as well.
So, and the YouTube ones are hard though because you can't download.
They are, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
Screen
Basically,
record them.
if you go in the description, go to our website, you'll learn everything about us. We got the home page, we got the podcast page, a broadcast page, a bio page, review page, all that fancy stuff. And on the pages, you'll have links. You have a link on broadcast page. And a broadcast
there's so
page
much stuff in there. I don't have enough Louisiana fingers. Okay.
Right. There's links where you can click to submit songs. We are looking for DJs. We'll see how that goes. There's some other things.
We're a little bit we're contemplating being a little picky and choosy on the DJ side of things. When Nick says we're looking for DJs, we're not saying, any Joe Schmo can just come on and DJ songs. Like, we want you obviously you're going to need to have some kind of a setup. You're going to need to have some kind of equipment, right?
There's a process.
Nick has a process. He actually trains everybody on so that the step-by-step process, right? There's a level of, even though we do it for free, there's a level of responsibility is what I'm trying to get at.
There's some real work behind it, but it's not for me so far. I actually DJ in 2 different platforms, but but for this one alone, when I can compare to the other one's not video at all. It's just audio. So it's a lot easier, I say, not, but it's as important to me. This one takes, for those anybody interested, probably about 4 hours a week to put together. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's if you play golf or if you do some kind of sport, like, I don't know, gym rummy or go play poker or go whatever you do, it could take up to 7 or 8 hours a week when you're talking about buying the equipment, going out there, playing 9 rounds or whatever. What's golf? 10 innings? I don't know what it's called.
Don't get me started, Farris.
I don't play golf, but I know it's a time consuming, and it requires some
golf.
dedication. I mean, a little bit to what we do. You will experience a little bit of growth and popularity on Smule, which is a byproduct. It's not what we do that for, but in order to get people to understand what we do and be a part of it and have their stuff showcased, we have to kind of reach out and find new people. And that's what the coolest part of this is. I have met so many new people on Smule in the last 6 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, there really is over 50 million Smulers in the world.
Right. We're meeting tons of new people. And let alone that, we're getting to listen to just tons of awesome tunes, man.
Well, and not to mention
vocal styles.
But not to mention, don't forget, we've also started a coast to coast Smule account where all of the coast to coast staff and the Let's Get Vocal staff have access. And we all go on there. We all open OCs. We all join other people. And everybody is on there. I mean, a lot. The amount of notifications I get in a day are insane.
Yeah. Including 2 Smule ambassadors now that are part of our group.
You're darn tootin'.
With them on our... Real quick, because Farris wanted me to, and then I didn't get to finish. Another way to submit your songs is if you have a song you like or you're going to sing a song specifically for us, put in the description, hashtag #SeeMeLGV. That's SEEMeLGV. Now, do us a favor. Be very careful, because we already had it once. Do not put that thing in an open OC, because if you get 2 joiners, we'll have that thing 3 times. You're open and the joins. But if you get like 50 joiners, we're going to have your song 51 times.
That's right.
So if you could, just always put it on the song that you want us to play.
Yeah, make sure it's a closed song. So if you want it to be an OC that you've done and someone joined, then you go in, you edit it, and you put it into that specific song itself.
Yeah, we chose to do that because a lot of people don't like the forums that people use. And I get it. It's just one more couple clicks you have to do. It's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the forums, they got some intrusive questions,
Oh, well, I mean, we need everybody's DNA. I mean, that's part of it.
What's your social?
I don't think a credit card.
Not talking about TikTok and Instagram. We're talking numbers here. Yeah.
At least we didn't ask what their preferred pronouns are,
No, we don't.
That's why we did that, so it make it easier. So help us out, and like Nick said, just hashtag the join that you like, or a couple of joins or whatever that you want us to, because you get people that get on there, it's like, whoa, this person's way better than me. I should have sung it better. Crap. Brandon does that a lot. He's like, if I'd known this person would join me, I would have sung it a little better. On the same.
Oh, dude! Every time I open a song and people join, and I hear them, I'm like, oh my God, I am garbage.
It's like, what got them to open this and join
it
me?
just
it kind of makes you wonder if some people
suck.
It makes you wonder sometimes when some people say, "Oh, this guy's worse than me. I'm gonna just sing it because I can show." No, I'm kidding. There may not be anybody out there in the world that
I
does
think
that.
that's what they do when they join me.
I do want to talk about Nick's show today, and this is going to illustrate kind of more what DJs do on each broadcast, in case you're unaware. Today I was really impressed. I've been impressed with Nick's ability to pick songs from day one, but today he had a playlist that was like right here with me because a lot of the music was like, I haven't heard this in forever. This is awesome. And he just has that ability, as do a lot of the DJs. Sometimes I wonder if I'm getting a hit or a miss when I pick a song, but it always the main thing is as a DJ, you got to have a song run across it and be able to let it talk to you, say this is a good song. You know, if you can't do that and you're just picking either your friends all the time, or if you're, just doing a random thing because it sounds okay. You know, we want good vocalists, but we also want talent, not just vocal talent. I mean, sometimes the presentation is awesome. It doesn't
Dude,
necessarily have to be
sometimes, and this is what I love about the Let's Get Vocal music broadcast. It's video, right? We prefer video. If you want to send in an audio clip, that's fine.
That's technically important, yeah.
We'll piece together some kind of video to go along with it because it's airing live on YouTube. People got to see something, right?
Yeah. Instead of my face, I don't.
Dude, some of the people that put their, I'm gonna call it a product. They put their product out there, their completed Smule song. Bro, they're in costumes. They're like acting out little skits, and it's like a legit music video. It's so freaking cool.
Or you get the ones that are just having super fun and laughing, and you just can see they're in a good mood.
I
Then you
will
got
say-
the ones that you watch, and you can watch them. You know, when you listen to an audio, you can hear it, right? And you can you can hear they're really into it. But when you see them being into it, when you see their face and you can tell that they are into that song, it's a wonderful thing, man.
Yep. I will, as the kind of the legal person of the team, I will say if you send a video in and it's less than kid friendly, we probably won't play it. Okay.
No.
Although they're interesting, they're if they're adult friendly, hey, that's one thing, but be careful what you send in. Or record if we run across it, we just won't pull it. And it sucks because sometimes the vocals are fantastic. And I'm not saying we're not hyper against some crazy stuff, cussing and stuff like that. That's not a problem. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
exposure.
What you're doing in your video.
Yeah. Be careful what you do. I mean, you do it for yourself, that's fine. It's no problem, but we won't play it on the show. We try to keep it. Even though our YouTube is set up for adults only, I personally don't encourage that kind of behavior on Smule because my kids get on there, and yes, I know that's a choice.
Yep.
But my kids, a couple of them can actually sing really well, and I want to encourage that. Smule's the easiest way to practice. So I let them get on there, and we either record it or not. And so, hey, you never know. One day they'll be on it, and hey, might be a good parent. So
basically, we don't need to see you standing there in the buff with some pasties on. And guys, we really don't need to see the banana hammocks. Okay.
That's right.
Banana hammocks. Like I said, do it for
Just
yourself.
saying, dude.
That's cool. And we'll watch it and hey, cool. That's but we probably won't do it on YouTube. We won't play it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just to let you know in case you
it's
get
YouTube,
upset.
not you boob.
There you go. Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. A little bit of some.
What else we got? So we kind of covered what it is, how they do it, and a little bit of what DJs are all about.
The line group is growing.
It's growing.
We do have a line group. Yes. So if you have the Line app, you can join essentially the Coast to Coast Let's Get Vocal Music Broadcast group that we've got. What do we got now? 52, 53 people in there, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Which isn't bad for a 6-week start date.
I mean, dude, this project is baby. I mean, we're in the infant stages, and so far, so good.
Jumped.
And we will never catch up to the songs that are out there and are continuously being added. That's the thing. There's so much
endless
music.
pool, man. It is an endless pool of music.
As long as that app is still available for people to use, we're gonna have content to grab and show, and that's why we really do need more DJs.
What's even cooler about it is if you're on regular radio and you hear, say, Korn do Coming Undone, and you heard them play Korn Coming Undone
Oh
4
yeah.
times today, 4 times tomorrow. But on our stuff, you could about get away with that because it's always somebody different singing
It's
it a
different.
different
It's a different
way.
take. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So you're always hearing all these new and cool different renditions of how these people want to do it.
Dude, I love it when I hear somebody sing a song, whether they joined an OC of mine, or maybe it's an OC of theirs, or maybe even just a solo rendition of a song that they've sang. I love it when I hear someone do a song that I've heard a million times, that I've personally sang 100 times, and when they do it, it's like, how'd you
What?
do that? Because it's so
Yeah.
different. Dude, that is the coolest thing. It's like when Farris sings Anymore. Farris's version, the way he sings that song Anymore, is absolutely insane. It boggles my mind. It's completely different. You've never heard anything like it before, and it works. It's like that.
And if you happen to venture into a comp that's about to start up, it'll be in my bio, apparently, that particular song. So you
Hey,
check it out.
hey, hey.
See if you have the same
That's
opinion as
a
Brandon.
hey. That's a good
Do we want
segue.
to cover that now? Is
We
that where we're
probably
at?
should. I mean, that was a smooth transition,
Okay. It
Ferris.
just happened to be the
You
song I
dirty
chose to.
devil, you.
They asked us, the admins, which I'm an admin also, but they wanted all the staff to fill out a bio so that everybody in the competition knows who we are, where we come from, our experience. Because
Yeah.
apparently, when you're judging or even coaching in a comp, experience matters to people. I don't know why, but I mean, whatever.
Whatever.
Most of the staff has some pretty good experience in this competition, which helps immensely in how the staff of the comp is ran. And anyway, one of the things that was asked in the questionnaire was, hey, can you provide a link that really showcases your style of singing? And I had a
Yeah.
couple of them I wanted to do, and that was funny because you mentioned that. That's the one that I decided on between that one and another comp song I did.
Attaboy.
Anyway, so yeah, you can go check that out. It's fine. You don't have to. It's really cool if you don't.
I won't be
But
invited. I won't be invited to the comp chat room until Monday, apparently.
correctly, yeah, that's correctly stated. Yes. So anyway, the Perfectly Puzzled is an autism awareness comp that was developed about 3.5 years ago. 4 years ago, actually, it was developed, and it's been running now for 3 seasons. This is season 4. And it starts the open door to come into the line chat starts Monday. There is a link that can be provided, and Nick, we probably need to put that on your most recent broadcast show description. I forgot
Oh
to ask
yeah.
if you want to do that.
Oh
We
yeah.
did mention on there, and then we'll put it in this one as well, this podcast episode. And if there's not a lot of time and it's last minute, but if you wanted to participate, and I don't know, this may not even be out soon enough, but anyway, next year maybe. But it's a really good way to learn more about neurological struggles that people have. I say that even though it's mainly autism. My wife, when we got married, she had her kids, my kids, and one of her kids is level 3 nonverbal autistic boy. So that's kind of what inspired her to get with Raven Blaze, who's on Smule. She is the owner of Mainstream
Main
Comps.
stage.
Main Stage. I'm sorry, not Mainstream. Main Stage. I'm sorry, Amy. I can't ever remember that name. I don't know why. Certain names I just don't remember them. But Main Stage Comps, and they're excellent. They're awesome. The way they put these comps together,
So
is just
detailed,
phenomenal.
dude. It's crazy.
And I've been in a lot of comps, so I'm telling you, it's up here in the
Mhm.
echelon of greatness. And I hate saying it like that because there's always that next season that maybe we're not so great, but it is what it is. Sometimes things happen, but it's a really good comp. Like I said, there is a link that you can get into, fill out this whole form thing, whatever. Like I said, it probably won't be there by the time this is done, but Friday is the end of first round, I believe. So you got
Mm.
Monday through Friday to submit, either the ending or the beginning. Now I'm confused. Anyway, this thing
I
goes for
hope
6
I'm gonna have
rounds.
enough time.
This thing goes for 6 rounds, and it's not cumulative, so it is elimination. We start out with around 100 people normally, and we just go through each week and get down to the top
Mhm.
whatever. I'm not even
Mhm.
sure what we'll do, 5 or 10, but there'll be a final round, and hopefully this group, kind of going back to us, we got some cool things planned. Nick, you want to maybe talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, but first I want to say if you do join the PP comp, you're in for a treat.
We already said that.
He likes it.
I like it. I came up with that
Jiminy
myself.
Christmas.
So we want to we've been talking about having a show that is going to share the comp songs, right? And
Yep.
that's what we want to do. We want to pull songs from this comp to share them with you people so you can hear what's going on in there. Hear all the wonderful voices that have joined
Y'all,
into
there
this
is some
thing.
crazy talent.
Oh man,
Oh,
it's
dude, it's
bananas.
nuts. It's
It's gone.
nuts.
I signed up for my 1 round, so I'm good.
Well, I probably wouldn't make it much farther than that, dude. I'm telling you, there's some
I think I
talent
made
there.
it. I think last year, if memory serves me correctly, I made it to the finals or the semifinals.
I think it was semifinals.
I think it was the semifinals. Yeah, I made it to round 5, and then I was cut for round 6. I didn't make it to the finals. Well, I sang to get into the finals, but I didn't make it in, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Anyways, Perfectly Puzzled comp is like the only comp that I basically partake in every year now. I've been in a bajillion comps as a competitor. I've been in some as staff, as a coach, as a judge, over the years. And the Perfectly Puzzled comp is about the only one that I'll ever join again, because it's ran so amazingly well.
Yeah.
And like Farris said, it's an autism awareness thing. My wife, she's a behavior specialist for autistic kids. She's got her degree in all of that kind of stuff. She actually she did a like a psychoanalysis thing on me for a final back when she was finishing college. And basically that's where we discovered that I'm like very high functioning autistic to go along with my ADHD and my OCD. Explains
I
a
had-
lot, doesn't it?
I
Explains a
had
fucking
an
lot.
idea. I had an idea that I was going to actually present to the main stage folks about a kind of a spinoff, because I thought about, well, I wonder if they would adopt the bartender comp and go back and do nothing but
Oh,
country.
dude, bartender on main stage. I'd go back not as
Yeah.
staff, but I'd compete.
I know you would.
As
Say,
long
look,
as it's a main stage comp, I'm down.
but
If
then
it's
I thought,
anyone else doing comps out there in Smule, not to put
I
them
was going to
down.
do
That's
that
not what I'm
rock
trying
comp
to
again
do.
just for the heck of it, but I didn't see it. I don't think it came up this year. It's usually
isn't that a
right
little later in the
before.
year,
Well,
though?
based on what you
No, it
told
was right
us,
there in Perfect
it was.
Puzzle, right
That's
about the same
right.
based
time.
on what you told us, that doesn't surprise me, bro.
But I had a spinoff idea from that. I was like, well, if we can get them to do bartender, resurrect that, we already have a lot of the graphics and all that stuff good to go.
Yeah.
It's country,
Dude,
so it's
that'd
not
be so
hard.
cool.
But then do a rock one and call it like Vodka, like VOCA, and the awareness part of that would be vocalists against child abuse, because there's a
Ooh.
BACA, which is bikers against child abuse.
Oh,
I
So
like
just do a
that.
vodka, and it kind of sounds like vodka. So it's like you could still do a whole bar theme on
ooh,
it.
dude, I
So Amy, if
like
you want to watch
that.
this, I'm just saying,
I
there's a
like
couple
it,
ideas
Farris.
right there.
I like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Ooh.
As long as it's a main stage comp, I'll compete.
You're getting me, Farris. Whew.
I
I'm
ain't
just-
ever gonna win nothing, but I'll compete in all of them.
well, unfortunately, I am part of the main stage group, so I'll probably be staffing in them. But it was just cool. I don't compete well. I don't like get in on the, oh, I gotta get a song done like today, and they're not gonna beat me. I'm just not competitive. I'm more of a organizer, I guess, helping behind the scenes. I like
Yeah.
doing that.
I'm not
So,
either. Brandon's the competitive one.
I'm
he's
very
super-
competitive.
He's like, oh, you
I'm
can
way
snore. I can
competitive.
snore louder than you. Check
Oh,
this
dude, you
video
have
out.
no idea. I only need to hear you snore once.
You think
I'll
you know how to
change
wash
the
a shirt?
shit
Watch
out
me
of it.
wash my shirt.
Oh, you can scratch your back with a piece of toast. I can get a piece of French bread. Just you got to go watch.
What
some
are we
episodes to
going
know
to
what that means.
be
Yeah.
what are we going to be trying to do as the Coast to Coast podcast / Let's Get Vocal Music broadcast
So the idea
in
is
partnership with Main Stage
with
for this
like
Perfectly
Nick
Puzzled
was
comp.
saying, and it's not really a partnership. It's just it's kind of saying, okay, we want to showcase
in tandem with.
The idea is that the staff of this, excluding me and a couple of the folks that are on here because they are also helping out with the comp, because of integrity, we're not going to do that. Just going to allow anybody left over in our staff to kind of pick their top picks. It doesn't mean they're top 10. It just means your top picks in each round after the round is complete. So it's been judged, it's been determined.
It
and
can
you
be a
may-
pick if we think it's good enough, and we want to. It could be
Yeah.
a pick that didn't make the next round.
That's right. It could be, and it had just as a disclaimer, it has nothing against the way the comp is judged. It's just I'm trying to think of the acronym. We at Let's Get Vocal and Coast to Coast value each DJ's love of music and their opinion, the way they see things. We're not trying to be judgmental.
No.
That's the job of an assessor in a comp. Or we're not a competition, but we do want to showcase a variety of submissions from that comp in hopes that will further push the awareness of neurological difficulties in people. Okay, like autism. That's the whole point, and it's nothing fancy. You know, we're just going to develop a show each week. It may be me and Nick, it may be Brandon and Nick, it may be just whoever one of the DJs may be on, and conducting the show. So it's gonna be pretty cool. We haven't nailed down everything, but that's pretty much it. There's not much else to do. We already doing what we're doing with Let's Get Vocal Music Broadcast. So it's just a matter of picking those songs, put them in the lineup, and running with it.
It's going to make it easier to pull songs. I'll tell you that much.
A lot easier. I mean,
you got 100 folks in a comp. There's 100 songs to pull from right there.
That's right. That's right. And of course, depending on how the final round comes out with how many submissions there are, we'll have a final round, and hopefully we'll have a surprise guest or two on that show. So that's kind of what to look forward to down the road.
That's right.
6 weeks from now.
These guys trusted me with a secret, and I know who the hopeful final guest is, and it's really hard for me not to just shout it out.
And we may end up be able to pull a contestant or two on these shows too.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Something I just thought of. I don't know. Who knows? We never know what we are going to do because we don't know what we're going to do.
We're on the fly.
Brandon sure doesn't know what we're going to do.
No, I don't. That's the point. They keep me in the dark on purpose. Well, last year for the Perfectly Puzzled Comp, Coast to Coast podcast did some stuff. We interviewed some folks.
Yeah. We interviewed comp round winners.
That's right. And it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of work. It was very stressful.
I have an idea that we've never done on the podcast. We've talked about the group and whatnot, but why don't I share a little something so people can see who the C2C and LGV team actually is?
Let's do it.
Awkward pause for effect.
Yeah, we're going to put a commercial in right there. Here we go.
Ooh.
He'll fancy it up.
This
Oh,
the Coast to Coast and Let's Get Vocal Music Broadcast team.
Look at all those
at this date.
People.
You have Beard of Glory. That guy's kind of a weirdo.
Yes, he is.
He's a notorious BOG.
Founder and C2C host and an LGV DJ. You have old Brandon Metz there, founder and C2C host. You have Mr. Farris Jones, C2C producer and co-host, LGV DJ. You have
Farris does everything.
Nice old Ashley there, who is a co-host of C2C and an LGV DJ. We have her husband, Randy, who is a DJ. Mac, it is Randy, his Mac 7 on there. We have April, who is a Smule ambassador, is also now a C2C and LGV ambassador.
Darn tootin'.
We have Tina.
I love that picture.
Is a Smule ambassador, and now she is a C2C and LGV ambassador. And we also have Beth Ann as another one of our LGV DJs.
I love how the Bees ambassador, like super freaking big. Like, look at me. I like that. Sorry, that's just my brain.
All I'm saying is look at this Let's Get Vocal Music Broadcast logo with the headphones and the microphone and the sound waves. Dude, bro, you did so good.
It kind of reminds me of like a Sunday morning.
It's
who
so
went in
cool.
jail over the weekend.
It's so cool.
Thing.
I'm the only asshole in these pictures, just lost singing the middle of a fucking song.
Because Mr. Somebody doesn't have anything for pictures for me to work with over here. There was one other one, but that one's too serious. That's the one that's actually.
You should have looked up his local sheriff's department to see if there was a mugshot.
Shut your face. Stop it.
And that is the team.
Let's not go there.
And there will be,
if
we're lucky, there will be some additions to that group of some DJs.
This is cool.
Awesome.
I'm glad we're getting the word out this way too, because it's a lot that's been done behind the scenes, and still a lot to do.
Farris, do you want to mention what you were talking about, or what we might be doing for Smule?
He needs more information. That was too vague.
I'm trying to. I know there's been so much going on. I can't refresh my memory.
What you were just telling me last night.
Pineapple for Smule.
Apparently, you told him something last night.
You talking about
revitalizing? We're
okay. So, well, I mean, you said what we are doing, what we're going to be doing. Well, this is a theory of mine, and I'm not trying to boast on behalf of our group into what we're doing with this project, but it seems to me that over the last 18 months or so, just at least in my circle of Smule and Line and just that world of singing online karaoke, it's gotten kind of stale. It's like been really quiet.
Yeah.
Even myself, I haven't sung
Yep.
a whole lot because of life. And my God, most people I know are 30 and older. So things happen in life. We grow up, we grow out of something and just move on. And I've got a lot of close friends I've developed on these apps and
I'm
from
going to
afar.
agree
I've
with that
met.
100%. The
It just seemed a
pace of
little
Smule
stagnant.
and Line has gone down.
Yeah. And then once we started this, I'd say really about 2 weeks ago, so about a month in roughly, I noticed that first off, oh my God, I'm actually making a point to go to my closet and sing something.
Right.
And I'm on video. I hate doing video. I really
He's
don't like
been,
doing video.
I've been impressed because he's actually his last several songs, he's like literally on video.
I'm on video.
Farris is
Even
pulling a me and Nick.
even with the Coast to Coast account, but not just that, but even with my personal account. So I'm connected to this thing now. My Smule account is connected to Coast to Coast. It just is. That's just who we are. I take that seriously. It's like if I'm gonna promote this thing and keep it going and meet new people and showcase them, I need to be active. So that's pushed me to be more active. And then what I've noticed the last week or so that's also allowed me to meet new people, and then more of the same people are singing more. Like people have been following me on Smule for several years. They're jumping in and singing. Maybe it's because I haven't been singing. I don't know, but it just seems like people are waking up again and wanting to appreciate the music. I don't know. Maybe it's, and if that's the case, if that's what's happening, then I'm proud of what we're doing. I think that,
Heck yeah.
even if the only reward is within here and not in our bank accounts, because it doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, I got a raise to come on here, like I said earlier, we got on, but I'm not going to
Well,
talk
I
about that.
feel like we're shaking things up because people are doing a lot of kind of like this, but a lot of it's stuff that they've just been routinely doing, and there's nothing new after a while. It seems like it's just
Yeah.
over
When
and
you
over.
open a song and you get a couple of joins or more, and then you get a couple of likes and maybe a little conversation, great job, whatever, and maybe an invite to a group or something like that. Yeah, that's typical how it goes. But with this, it's a whole new platform and a whole new recognition on what we're doing for people.
Yeah.
And I hope it feels that way. It's not crazy outside of a realm that we're doing something major. Like we're not putting you on American Idol or nothing. You're not like going
Yeah.
into that, but it is a way to say, hey, we appreciate the fact that you love singing and have talent. We want to showcase it. And that might actually be igniting some things, maybe.
Oh yeah. And to
Me and
piggyback
Brandon said
on
we're
what
going to
you
take
said.
over American Idol.
Oh, we're going to buy that thing one day with the negative monies in the bank accounts because we got to keep paying for this thing. Anywho's,
I'll let y'all have the meeting with Simon Cowell because
I'm down, dude.
Oh,
I'll tell
come
him
on,
what's up.
Simon.
Be like, Simon, we got this idea. You're gonna make it blow up.
You're gonna pitch
We're
it to
gonna
him and
take the
say, I don't
interwebs
like
by
it. Do you have
storm.
something original?
Right. But no, to kind of piggyback on what you said about you're making it a point to get out and do more singing and all that kinds of stuff yourself. Everybody that we quote work with coast to coast, let's get vocal. Y'all know, like I go on Smule for a comp. I'm very big into Smule, and then the summer hits, and then I'm gone because it's just too damn hot. And then the winter hits, and I'm still gone because it's too damn cold. But I like what you said about how it kind of like revitalized the renewed vigor, if you will, so to speak, within yourself, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Because I'll go on the C2C account, and dude, I've opened OCs of songs that I've legit never sang in my entire life. They're songs I've heard. I kind of have an idea of how they go, but one of you guys, I can't remember who said it, but we typically go on our Smule accounts. We've been singing the same fucking thing for 18 years, right? The same 4 songs or whatever. And I go on the C2C account, I open an OC, and it's either a song that I've never sang before or it's a version of a song that I've never heard, period. And I don't bother to look it up on YouTube. I just go, okay, let's see what happens. Bro, I'm experimenting more now. which is good. It's like I'm relearning what my voice can do. And I'm trying some weird, stupid, crazy stuff on some of these OCs and just basically having an absolute ball, falling in love with the process again. And I can say for myself, that's a big deal for me. So if these projects are allowing other people to feel even a little bit of that, oh dude, we're changing the freaking world one heart at a time.
It's awesome.
I love
Well,
it.
you two do that quite a bit. I, on the other hand, am sticking to what I know. And if you want a nostalgia type join and word for word and style of the artist, that's me. I'm doing mine.
Unless it's
That's about it.
anymore.
There's a couple of them that are included in that too, but that one mainly, yeah. And I haven't opened that up in a while.
I'm at that point now where I'm ready to log back into my personal account. Well, as a matter of fact, I logged back into my personal account this morning so I could register for the Perfectly Puzzled comp. But I'm ready to just completely step out of my box. And
I got to get back on my personal one a little bit.
yeah,
can't.
I don't know. I'm
just
about to start doing some rap and R&B or something. I
Oh,
got to
good.
do
I've been
something
mixing
different.
it up. I've been
rap
mixing
and
it up.
R&B.
I'm down, dude. Like I am down to try new shit. And our
Brandon,
Coast to
I
Coast
swear to
Smill
God,
page had
if you
give
sing
me that.
WAP, you're out.
I don't think I'd go that far, bro.
I mean,
What happened to your buddy?
I kind of
I
feel
don't
like
even want to talk
challenge.
about.
You would join that in a heartbeat, and you know it.
Oh my God.
WAP in the style of Baby Shark.
We could rewrite that for our group and call it WAP, whack ass people.
No.
Yeah.
Whack
No,
is
did
not
anybody listen
whack is
to
not
me?
a positive term.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. If y'all are still watching, I just want to make note with what we're telling you right now.
He said
want to
you're still watching.
If you're still watching,
still here.
I just want to make
hello,
note.
is this thing on? Are you there?
We're excited. We like the ideas of how everybody's loving it. Like, if you guys are watching like all the comments and stuff I've been snapping to put on our website, people are loving what we're doing. And we're getting like crazy awesome comments and stuff. But be careful because we're not saying, "Oh, look how cool we look." It's not about us.
It's not us.
When I'm saying how cool it is, people pay. It's making me happy because that means they're enjoying it, and I'm more likely going to keep showing you guys.
Yep.
I keep telling a lot of people, we do it for benefit, but the benefit for us causes us to be able to benefit them more. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We need to be benefited in order to be able to benefit you, if that makes any sense.
Well, and the big benefit for us is being able to showcase you. We're not doing this out of a selfish kind of thing. Look at us, look at us, look at us kind of deal. Obviously, do we want some attention? Do we want it to get big? Do we want it to blow up? Do we want it to become well known? Do we want to take over, Smule by storm? Not take over, but do we want to take Smule by storm? Absolutely. But it has nothing to do with our egos at all. It has 100% to do with you. When Nick mentioned earlier about, we went off on a little thing about American Idol, him and I literally had a conversation on the phone. Like, dude, how cool would it be if we could get LGV, right, the broadcast aspect, to the point where we could legitimately have conversations with entities like American Idol, The Voice, America's Got Talent, and be able to figure out a segue for them to use the Smule platform as a way of like auditioning or whatever, right? It wasn't for us. It was for the people that have the talent.
Right.
And I think our group has a talent for spotting that talent. All you got to do is watch one of our DJ shows and you will see what I mean.
And think about it. What we do, we have good DJs and it's good, but without your voices and your songs, we're doing nothing.
Yep. We ain't playing our shit. We're playing your shit.
That's right. I played one song that I was a part of, and it's because a fantastic guy. He joined it, and I couldn't help it. His voice was awesome. So, and I won't do that very often.
You just cut out your parts?
No, I mean, you can hear me, but
I'm kidding.
It was just one of those things where it's like I got to play this, even though I'm part of it.
Well, you will.
And
see
it was a thank you for joining too.
We will see us some because we like to let people know. And we do want to, which we probably should look again. When we get some like really good OCs, we want to show you guys people singing with us.
Oh yeah.
And it's still showing you somebody new. So it's not to show the
But
public.
again,
We
it's
want
about
people to their name.
showcasing that person, not
Exactly.
showcasing us.
Exactly.
Yep.
Or in
Yeah.
my case, the DJs like to, you know, when they're out of ideas, they pull solos that I've done, you weirdos.
Huh?
No, I submitted a couple. It's fine. I like submitting.
Sorry, I was trying to pull up a graphic, but it's
Submit
not
things.
working. Anyway.
Farris. What graphic?
Well, we're gonna have to cut this part
Okay.
out now.
Yeah.
Commercial. And just like that, welcome back. We're done. Wasn't that fun?
What's up? Make sure you buy some of that. I
Sit
just
back and
got
relax.
one of 3 things that I bought. Is this the guilt-free plug for merchandise time?
Heck
'Cause
yeah.
here it is.
Let's go.
I've got a coffee cup coming that says "Let's Get Vocal."
Bro,
right?
my C2C coffee cup broke.
You guys
Mine
breaking
has
your
been
cup.
broke.
I got my original cup sitting right here.
Does anybody
Oh.
know how to shave porcelain down to where I can take the handle that broke off and to use it as a
No,
cup?
it wasn't the handle, bro.
That
My
one.
cup
That one right there.
itself. I think one of us, either Britt or me, overloaded the dishwasher and it got cracked in the dishwasher. The cup got cracked, like it won't hold
Right.
liquid. I had to toss it.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Mine holds liquid.
I was
But I got a
pissed.
coffee cup with "Let's Get Vocal,"
You could have glued
it.
it and used it for pencils.
and I feel special,
No, I'm
Brennan.
gonna buy a new one.
I'm gonna brag at Nick's ability to please the public, even if they are his staff members. And I requested a special made shirt because I really like the LGV fist with the mic in it. Just that.
Yeah.
That made shirt.
That's
Kind of like it's
awesome.
gonna be like right here. So it's like, I'm waiting for that.
I love it.
It's stuck in China somewhere or something like that. I don't know what he told me.
Probably
Oh.
Saigon or something.
It's close. It's close. It's one town over from what we last said.
Boom.
There it is.
There it is.
That's not looking there.
Dude, it's so
I mean,
cool.
That's in a white t-shirt.
That's
Farris
so
got a
cool.
gray.
We should thank that guy for posing for our picture.
That's right.
Yeah. Welcome
Thanks,
to
bud.
the team, whoever you are.
Right.
Oh
Thanks
my
for
goodness,
allowing
man.
us to use your blank image.
Right.
Somebody could get mad at me because I didn't have a good mock-up. But
No, I can't wait to get a paycheck or 5, and then I can go buy some merch. Which, by the way, y'all, if you haven't figured out, we have to buy our own merch as well. It's not like we
Yes.
say, "Hey, Nick, design this and send it to me for free." No, we've
No.
got to pay for shit.
That's right. So while we're talking about everything that is C2C and LGB which is Let's Get Vocal Music Broadcast, because that's a longer acronym than we're used to. I will go ahead and bring up, if you want me to, Nick, kind of just the website.
Yes.
That way people can kind of see that
Why
as
not?
well. And we'll make this specific.
Oh yeah, we talked about the website, but we didn't show it.
Yeah, Brandon
That's
hasn't
right.
even seen it yet.
I've seen the website on my phone. I've
It's
never seen
probably
it on the
true.
desktop. Never
Probably
seen it on
true.
desktop.
So this is, I believe, is this the homepage?
Yeah.
Nope,
No, that's
Yeah.
not the,
not the homepage. Why does it
no,
do that?
that's the bio page.
Yeah. Okay, let's start at the beginning here. Okay. Little tutorial. This is just our website, it got thrown together fairly quickly, but it actually came out really good. We're really proud of it. So when you click on the monster link that is everywhere, that we have,
There
we
is
include them in
a shortened bit.ly link if you guys need it.
Oh, you made one. You
No.
name it Ferris. You named it Ferris, didn't you? It's the
Oh,
Ferris.
that'd be
website, right?
awesome.
The Ferris link. Anyway, this is it. This is the first page, the homepage. It's really well done. Nick has got an eye for colors
Oh,
and
that's back when I had hair.
combinations. And who is that? They don't even look like you right now. You're an imposter.
I
Or
know.
is this the
It's a
imposter?
fake.
It's a fake. Little history of the podcast and where
We live in a
we're at.
simulation.
There's
And,
all where you can download line if you don't have it.
Right, it's all at the bottom here. So it's really cool. Everything our social
Made it
media stuff.
very user friendly.
Yeah, we try to keep it simple. So it was quick clicks and things like that. You got your podcast page. Again, it makes me feel like I walked into a bar ready to order a drink.
I know, right? I
Really
love it.
cool.
This is cool. I've only ever seen it on my phone. Look
Yeah.
at the size of that dude's beard. Holy cow. Man, I forgot I had it like down here at one point.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then you shaved it off like a nerd.
See, we
Yeah.
showcase people on the podcast and
Yep.
Smule and their groups. This is a group episode we did, and then there's old April right there down under.
Ambassador.
So it's pretty cool. And you go through just quickly the broadcast part, which are two separate things, obviously. And there's my logo.
That's so cool.
You know, got your links going on. When you see the hand, you can click on
Submit
it.
songs.
Yep.
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify. We even got one for
Mhm.
Smule groups. Or the Irish Smule. I'm sorry, Irish Smule. I don't know what I was. Anyway, yeah, it's
Look at all them
pretty
people
dang
singing
cool.
songs.
Those are
Pretty dang
videos you
cool.
watch. And if you keep going down, there's actually Spotify is on the webpage.
Yep. This is what I was trying to.
Mhm.
Here's your schedule. So it's located on the broadcast page. So pretty easy to navigate. Pretty cool stuff. We're constantly, I say constantly, when we come up with ideas, we'll put it on there as quickly as possible. So that's what I mean when I say we're constantly
right.
updating it.
Mhm.
DJ spot request form.
Yep. So right here, if you think you got what it takes and you want to be
Gonna be a DJ.
dedicated, you could be a DJ.
Come on.
LGBNB.
We'll talk to you.
That's right. That's right. Finish this up, Nick. I do have something I'll remind myself to tell you in a minute, but I would like you to maybe mention comments and reviews. This is fairly. Is it not working? Oh, never mind. That's not open yet. Is it?
Yeah, it's open.
Should be.
Well, it's not working. Hold on. Let's see. Nothing's working.
Farris struggles with internet connection
Hold
sometimes.
Maybe
Am I being
refresh
punked?
it. You might need to refresh the page there.
Okay, let me refresh it.
It might be in
Refresh it so
fun.
clean.
It might be in punked.
I mean, it's like one of those fake candles you try to blow out.
Right.
Okay, I still have internet. I'm still talking to you fellas.
Yeah,
Boy,
but
it's
keep
super
loading
slow.
slowly.
Farris, are you frozen?
Anyway, while this
I'm
is
kidding.
working on that, basically we have a comments and reviews section. We have merchandise links to all the stuff that we have in case you want to help out. Basically, we've got the prices down, I think, and Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but basically you're making a small donation with the product. We're
Yeah.
not making a lot of
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
And that's by design because the economy freaking sucks right now.
Sucks.
So, I mean,
We don't
first
want to
started-
gouge people.
Right.
That's not
And
what
of
it's
course
about.
you've got everybody on the team, their bio in this little, fancy dancy little link right here that won't come up because it's still thinking about it. But Nick, I did want you, if you wanted to, maybe, and Brandon, I'm gonna give him a really short little reminder and see if he could figure it out like he did me earlier.
Oh, you're gonna be super vague too?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, Nick, why don't you tell the people about the
Informed
idea
people.
for those people that have been watching? Should I say more? Yeah, like being like super cool and supportive. How's that? Does that help out one more?
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
will be adding a page.
Yeah, I did him solid. Oh, there it
Dude,
is.
you got his scrambled eggs to work.
I
Add a
did.
page for what?
My scrambled.
You know what the trick is? A little bit of Tony Satchery's. Just saying. That's the website. So back to you, Nick.
Team bios.
We are going to get it. We already got the page mostly started. We got a little tweaking to do to it, but we will have a sponsorship page. Right? Is that
Yes,
what you're
we
getting
will.
at?
He totally screwed that up. Like almost did when he gave me a vague, but that is good to mention. We are going to have a sponsorship page, and what that will entail
We need sponsors.
and it's obviously there's gonna be website spots and things like that. What else, Nick? If you have it, basically we're looking for those that have like an internet-based business because it's easy for us to promote that for you.
Mhm.
If you like, I don't know, like have a service that you're not on the internet and you're doing it local, it's a very local business and it's small or whatever, then maybe that's not for us, for us. But if you're internet based, if you get out there, we can help promote that. Even if it's a local thing, it'd be a little difficult, but we can figure it out. You'd have to promote us so we can promote you and get some business for you. But yeah, it's in the works. And again, it's going to be, the price for that is going to be like compared to what some websites would charge you to advertise. So
Minuscule.
yeah. It's
And
cool.
in case y'all are wondering, let me just throw this out there for those of you that might be a little new to the Coast to Coast podcast and what we've done in the past. Let's just say the AV capabilities of this team that we have is insane. All the logos, the website, everything you've seen basically comes from Nick. Farris is like an editing freaking genius. He can type up He could type up anything you could possibly imagine. I'm okay at writing. But the audio visual capabilities of this coast to coast team are absolutely redonkulous.
Well,
Absolutely insane.
thank you, good friend.
Yeah,
You're
we do
welcome.
have room to grow. We're looking into avenues of things, to kind of get the symmetry going, and then maybe something better than what we're using already. But
Yeah.
we try to make it look as pleasing as possible. I don't know if we're professional. We might get there one day, but we try to make it
We're
not
close.
error free. But I do appreciate
I'm
that. And
curious to know what you actually wanted Nick to bring you
Yes, I was just gonna say, what did I do wrong?
well, I tried to help him out, and I texted him on his phone, but he didn't look at it. So,
No,
and he's always telling me, "Look at your phone."
I
In
miss
three
my
different
beard.
platforms. It's either Line, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, or text. I'm like, dude, where'd you send it to? He gets me on everything. He knows everything about me. So he even stalked me once in front yard. Brandon, he did you too. You know that. So, what I was talking about was how we are rewarding those that's been like there from day one,
Oh,
like those patrons, if you will, that have been there since Let's Get Vocal kind of got started 6 weeks ago with the
oh, you
badges.
mean doing like line badges for like our
Yeah,
top
yeah. I think
supporters?
it's worth mentioning at this point that you decided. I think you're pretty much decided to do that and just haven't
Yeah.
got around to it. But there will be fill in the blank.
So we're gonna have like neat little things like line badges and stuff for people who are top
mm,
supporters and
mhm,
fans.
mhm,
Or
mhm.
for
You,
Facebook if you wanted to use it that way,
yes, well,
wherever you
yeah, it
want
could
to.
be used wherever. Like for instance, Mr. Grinch, Dave. That dude is a top supporter. That dude
Absolutely.
being one of our first shows, stuck for the whole show, said right away, put me in a line group. I don't want to miss a thing. He's been at like almost every show. He's putting us out there all over the place. I had him as a
Yep.
guest DJ.
You
That
sure
dude's,
did.
he actually wants to try to be a DJ for us, actually.
Oh, dude, that'd be
He
cool.
he
I'm
is
down.
he is a
Let's do it.
perfect candidate for what Nick's talking about, but there are several others that we've
Yep.
noticed too. You have not gone
Hashtag
unnoticed.
hired on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So be looking. I
Hashtag
guess
approved.
I guess the message is if you're online, that's gonna be the easiest way to get it to you. Be looking for those little special timeouts that Nick has done to create those for you. And you don't have to use it. It's just kind of like hey, we appreciate you and this little gesture, or whatever. But
Hell yeah.
it'd be cool if you chose to use it for a little while, on whatever platform you choose to do so. I mean, it's all it is just a picture, you can put anywhere to support us and show that you're a number one fan, if you will. Um, yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. So he has
Thank
those
you.
every now and then. He has
Yeah.
a lot of his. This is Nick. This is Notorious B.I.G. for you right now. In the back
BIG.
behind the
Oh,
scene,
I'm
good
big. I'm the
big
notorious
B.O.G. I'm
big.
sorry. There's another acronym for that. I actually thought about it today, but I'm not gonna say on the air.
No.
The Notorious B.O.G. is notorious for coming up with 1,000 ideas in a minute, and
Yep.
he stores them back there. They're back there. He never writes stuff down. He's
Nope.
getting to where he can do voice messages pretty well.
He
He's a veteran of
remembers
that,
everything.
so
It's
it's there.
insane.
And then it comes back up a month later. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you this, but it's probably too late now. But they are fantastic ideas. They really are. He has more hits than misses, and
hmm
this was one of those that he actually got to tell somebody so they know what I'm talking about when I say, "Hey, remember I told you that a week ago?" Yeah.
Well, and my
So
favorite thing, one of my favorite things about Nick is something that I've said since we started this thing. He's so completely the polar opposite of me in this regard. Even though we have so many things that we agree on, similar on, he's the complete polar opposite of me in this. I will sit and I'll research something for 56 years. Nick hears something or has a thought and he's like, boom, heads first, let's go.
yeah,
I fucking love it
Yeah.
because dude, shit gets done. It's awesome. It's like, oh, we're doing this. Okay,
sometimes
you're the
sometimes
boss,
to
boss.
sometimes
Like,
to
let's
his
get to work.
advisor's detriment, but it's good to be that way.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
balance. It's a balance between the two of you.
Sometimes I have Farris message me. Hold on. Did you think about? Hold on.
I'm the
Yeah,
one putting
I
the
do
brakes
feel
on.
like Farris and I do a fairly decent job of getting you to slow down sometimes.
Yeah.
If the Audubon had turns in it, I'd be the brake man. He'd be the throttle man, and we'd be great together.
I've gotten better, but I'm still a spontaneous. Sometimes I just get so excited about something. I'm like, let's just see if it works. Oh my God. It's like we were on Rumble for a short time because somebody said, you got to go on Rumble. They don't do this and they don't do that. And I was like, okay, we have an account. Oh god. But
I
it
get
didn't hurt
so
us,
many
it just
Rumble
didn't do
emails.
anything. It did nothing.
I think that's about it, dude. I think that was a pretty good informal but formal. Oh, look, we got a guest DJ.
That's the
or
first
host.
time she's been on.
Hey,
Megan.
She's
hi.
gotten so big.
Hi.
Want to hear him?
Why don't you introduce this little monster you got in your lap there?
What's your
Brandon?
name?
Yes.
Megan.
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 Say hi,
Finally.
Mitch.
I love
Say hi, Farris.
everyone's.
Dude.
That's so awesome. She got her own Smule account yet?
I mean, with as much as she sings, she probably will
Yeah.
eventually.
Right. This is why we want to keep it kid friendly, y'all.
Dude, me and you were good friends, and we had this podcast going when you had that little one.
Yep.
And this is the
This
first
is
time I'm
Megan's first
actually
appearance
seeing
on
her.
the show.
Yeah.
Jacob's been on the show a couple times. He's made a cameo or two. This is her first appearance.
I've seen some pictures,
Talk
but
right
this is
here
the
in the
first
microphone.
time you've actually showed me her.
I'm sorry, Brandon, but that kid's pretty. Ain't no way she's yours.
Oh no,
Ferris, you shut
too
your
good
mouth.
looking.
You want to sing a song? Sing songs?
Man, she looks a lot like Jacob.
HIJKLMNO. I always mess that part up with the timing. So
She has no pressure. She ain't no fear. She's singing right to us. All right, she's gonna be the first song on my next show.
that's right. That's right.
Aww.
Why are you acting all shy? You're not shy.
Oh,
You say bye-bye?
Bye
Say
bye,
see you later.
Megan.
Bye.
See you later. You wave. Bye.
Makes me miss my girl when she was that little.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming. It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh,
Are you waiting for me? Okay. Well, with that, gentlemen, I gotta go. Thanks, y'all, for being here. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share. Head on over to the webpage, right? The website, sorry. Check everything out and catch you on the flip side.
that's right. All right, y'all. Be
Appreciate
good.
y'all. Later.
Peace.